Oh, it is a beautiful day to be on the bike, man. Out here, first freeway ride after doing the oil and the coolant. Headed back to Menards with the second job. So, figured, hey, let's get a video. Let's get a video film, baby. Let's get out on the freeway. Oh, hell yeah. Oh, it feels good to be going fast. Just want to see how the engine is, how the heat is with having fresh coolant put in it. Obviously, like I said in the last few videos, I mean, it was relatively low on both. It only burned, I guess it only burned like 0.4 quarts of oil, but the coolant reservoir was like empty, so that's not a good thing. She's probably running a little bit warm, probably doing a little bit too much freeway riding, which I guess it is what it is. Not really meant for super long distance freeway rides, but at the same time, I don't know, you know what I mean? Like, it's just kind of, it's a cruiser. It's a low-powered cruiser. The 1100 would be better for this type of stuff, but it is what it is. So, I feel like I kind of pushed into its limits, and it's, you know, I gotta accept that those type of things are bound to happen and be a thing when I do push into the limit like such. It's pretty fucking windy out here, but I'm starting to become way more comfortable with this type of riding. I used to get real scared when it was windy like this. Very ill-confident, and you can't really ride like that. You cannot be ill-confident when you're riding and it is windy, because it requires a lot of your attention, and you kind of got to stay on the throttle and not let off a whole bunch. It's a headwind for sure. It's like straight on me. But I noticed that when, at least from experience, what I'm thinking is I would let off a lot, and that's kind of when you get pushed around the most, is when you're not staying at a steady speed. Not necessarily the truth per se. They're like, not always 100% the case of why you're getting pushed around, but I feel like that does play a relatively, it plays a role in it for sure. The speed plays a role for sure. Being consistent plays a role, and you know, not holding on tight enough. I used to kind of just let the bike do its thing, and I mean, I still do to a degree, but then you're just a passenger, and you're not a rider at that point, and it's not necessarily the safest. So, I'm just trying to be more confident, more locked in on my riding, and stay in control. Like, I am in control, the bike is not in control. God, that's a big ass pothole that we just dodged. But at the same time, like, I still think it's valid in certain situations to let the wind kind of push you while also directing the bike where you want it to be. It's like a fine balance, you know, you gotta just find that balance in yourself and in the riding style that you choose. I don't know, I feel like I'm not making sense. It makes sense in my head, but super nice out, man. It's like the first 80-degree day we've had this year here in Michigan. Beautiful. Mowed the lawn. Got some of the stuff out of the garage, set up our little patio and all that good stuff. got the AC uncovered and ready to go. I know a lot of people say that those winterizing tarps for your AC isn't really necessary. Kind of a scam or this and that and the other, and I don't know if it like negatively impacts the life of it or not, but I would assume it wouldn't, having all that snow kept out of it. But what do I know? I don't know shit, really. It was like $3, so like why not just buy the tarp for it, you know? I'd rather be safe than sorry. It's so nice out though, it's so nice out. Basically though, it's almost time for the AC to be running. Time to get cracking on the outdoor housework. Still got some drywall work to do on the inside. I've been really lazy. I haven't done any of that in like a month now at this point. So, I need to get back to cracking on that. I don't know, I've just been doing a lot of studying for different certifications and then several different practice tests for this Wonderlic test that I gotta go do. I don't gotta go do it, I'm gonna do it from home, but it's like a cognitive comprehension type of test. Basic English, math, and comprehension type of stuff. So, been working on that. Got my score up quite a bit. The first time I took it, I got like a 20 something, which is not good. But you have 12 minutes to answer 50 questions. Math, what words kind of mean the same things, that type of shit, you know what I mean? So, just like I said, I've been just trying to practice that, get prepared for it. I have until the 2nd to get that completed. Trying to get in an interview with this other company here. Hopefully nobody from work is listening, so fuck them at the same time. Like, there's nothing that says I can't try to better myself at the same time. I would love to stay at my company, but they just, working internally in corporate America, I mean, you don't really get crazy raises, and I mean, they've also pushed me to be one of the most senior people. I've talked about this a couple times, and like, the other 2 dudes on my team are making at least 100 plus, and then me and my buddy, we got moved. We didn't get moved, but like basically everybody else got let go. And I mean, now we're the most senior. There's only 4 of us, so it's just me and him and the other 2 dudes. And like, they're on a team and then we're on a team, and we have all of our own customers and they have their own customers, so it's like there's a huge pay gap. It's not, I mean, life's not fair, but at the same time, I just like, you gotta fight for your worth, and they're not gonna give it to me. So gotta find a new job, or you know, try to have some leverage to be like, I had an offer of this much, is there any way you could come close to this? But yeah, I mean, that's just it. Corporate raises are dog shit. I mean, they have an allotted amount every year that they have to spread between a couple hundred people, and it's like, well, it's just feasibly impossible. Some people have went a year without getting a raise, and like, I don't know, if they did that to me, I would probably be at the point where like, I'm just gonna walk away, which isn't really good. I got a family and I got a bunch of shit to pay for, so I can't really walk away. But at the same time, like, what are you gonna do? Like, I don't know, like, I can't sit around and wait forever. It's my own fault too for not leaving when the industry was doing a lot better and I could have got, you know, another job, and then came back and then been bumped up to where I belong, which is unfortunate. And it's unfortunate that you have to do that. It's unfortunate that they value external hires more than internal. It just, they don't value knowledge, they don't value any of that. And it's not just my company, it's a lot of different companies. This is the way that the corporate America environment exists. Average raise is like 2 to 3% a year. I'm thankful to have made 5 to 15% every year, which is still really extensive compared to most. But I've only had one 15% raise, and it's like, if you're gonna make me take on all this extra workload and you're gonna make me be the most senior person, it's like I need another one. I need another 15 to 20% raise. Like, it's just the way that it, in my opinion, that it should be. So I don't know, I might be sounding like a little bitch and a little greedy, but I definitely should be making over what I make. Industry standard is making another $20,000 to $30,000 a year more than I do. I don't know. Engine feels good. Don't feel too hot. I mean, I don't see anything leaking here. So far, the bike seems great. It's hot as fuck out here though, sitting on it. But yeah, man, I don't know. I think this probably be where I'm gonna end off the video. I'm just kind of rambling, talking about life, which, I mean, that's what we're here for. But at the same time, sorry, I just hey, yo, Mustang man, watch yourself, man. Get in your lane, son. I just don't want to sit here and keep bitching about work, putting that stuff out here on the internet, because, I mean, you never know who's listening. I don't want somebody to take it the wrong way. Like I said, like, I really enjoy my job and the customers and the work that I have to do, and I do the work. I feel like I'm not valued for the work that I do. So I don't know, probably where I'm gonna end this off, if it ends up coming out. And if it does, hopefully you all enjoyed. Please like, share, comment, subscribe, all that YouTube bullshit. And I'll see you in the next one. Don't know when that'll be or what it's gonna be on. I mean, still gotta do the brake fluid, and yeah. Peace.